There we go.
Greetings. They let me push the button today. So welcome. Welcome to the porch.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
So, what are starter homes and why should you possibly care? Well, I'm Sylvia and I'm here with my friends, Linda and Sherry. And
Sherry
we want to give a
Darmanine and
shout
Linda
out
Hollington.
to Kathy
Hey,
Spratt.
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Welcome to the porch. So, Sherry, what is a starter home? Why don't we start with that?
Well, that's a good question. A starter home, by definition, is not a cookie cutter type home. It's a home generally that is on the market that is a smaller home, something that may or may not need some updating or remodeling. It's an inexpensive home. It's a home basically that allows people to move in under an FHA type of financing so that they can afford the payments and so forth and get into the property. And it's not in, I
moved it.
Oh, I'm sorry. And it can be a little frustrating in finding one during this crazy time that we have right now. The home stats from September 2020 show that there were fewer than 300,000 starter homes in the U.S. on the market, and roughly 72 millennials ages 25 to 30 that are out there looking for a starter home, or perhaps it's the baby boomers looking to downsize. Everyone would love to have that starter home, but we just don't have the inventory to support it. First-time home buyers are competing against cash investors. Yeah. We find these nice starter homes in the 160s, 170 range, but we are competing against the cash investors coming in and buying them up and either flipping them or turning them into rentals. Right, Linda?
Right, exactly. Just as simple of more demand than supply. Y'all remember the toilet paper, right? Yeah. Well, kind of the same thing is going on. We just don't have enough there. And looking what is available to us. Last year, or 2017, it was around 160 for a starter home, and now they're around 260. And I did look up Brevard this morning, and they fit right in that category. They had a couple at 240, but mostly from 260 down. 260 up as far as pricing is where all the homes are. That's not exactly a starter price for anybody. We've had the pandemic challenges of short supplies. You've all heard about that, about everything. My husband told me this morning their supply truck came in at the hardware with one tote on it.
Oh my goodness.
And but they're still going to go around and put the prices up on the things that are there. This is the fourth time.
Wow.
So that makes it about 40%. It's gone up. So, that's just how it is. We're very challenged with everything we're trying to do right now. Housing is not the only one, but it's a big one.
Yeah.
There isn't one culprit to blame for all this competition. Many factors are causing this unbalance, and even current homeowners that are refinancing, although that's kind of backed off now that the rates have gone up. But for a while there was the competition from that. So it is a national problem, and some metro markets are worse than actually Florida. But it's not all bad news. People who have postponed their life because of the pandemic and all the problems that have associated with it are beginning to get ready to move on. And that injection of the new inventory is causing prices currently to stabilize. And we've talked about this. We're not seeing a dramatic going down. It's going to stabilize. I don't think it's ever going to go down like it was. But so we're getting out of those double-digit increases and offering more opportunities for our buyers to keep looking and get back out there and keep looking.
And
don't lose heart.
Right. I would like to interject some optimism here, only in the fact that, the past 2 years, we've learned to do things ways we never dreamt of doing them. Mm-hmm. And there are millions of people working on this problem from the government down on every level of this short supply of houses. They've gone to work on it seriously. You don't hear about it like we do, but they're taking it very, very seriously and of thinking of new ideas, of reuse. And it does seem that the new build is going to be the answer, but there may be other answers. And I heard one really exciting thing. You know, Lennar builds homes in Florida.
Yeah.
They are building the first 3D community in Austin, Texas. The entire community. They got the okay for it. They're going to be that. Those houses go up faster. And don't ask me how, because I don't know. But they go up faster. They're ready sooner. I don't know the cost or anything, but this is a faster way of doing houses. And it's been around for years, so it's improved. And if Lennar is doing it, I feel more confident because they are a #1 builder.
Well, that's how the newer builders manage to put them out quickly anyway. If they have a floor plan and they get that floor plan approved and they get the permitting for that floor plan, it's just a matter of building them out, you know,
Right.
rather than having to wait for architectural drawings and approvals and then the permitting and all that stuff. If they get it done on one plan, then they can just put them
But
right
this is
out.
huge. This is the first 3D entire community.
That's nice.
And it's Lennar. So it's very hopeful to me
It is. Yeah,
that
it is.
that they're getting into that. So don't lose hope.
Yep.
This is just like the other things in the pandemic. We'll figure it out. We all need to work on it. So keep that as that little detective. You should, those little gray cells working. What's his name? Perot. Yeah. Keep those little gray cells working.
But as far as starter homes, I think they're not a thing of the past. There always will be
Right.
starter homes. We always have those. We do have those smaller homes. A lot of them are going to be flipped, and they should be flipped.
Yeah.
They've kind of fallen into disrepair, but they're a valuable part of our market because when you're first starting out, maybe you're a husband and wife couple or just a couple, and you're starting out new at a job, perhaps before you have children. A starter home is that little nest. And it's perfect for you. And then as you have kids and move up on the jobs, this was what a starter home used to be, and you go up into a bigger home. And so we will always need starter homes.
And
no
on
matter
that
what you call them.
note, to be more inclusive, a lot of the new thoughts in building communities is to have a mixture of homes with new first-time buyers, this size home, a medium range, and the larger homes. So the community isn't going to be all larger homes, all smaller homes.
Right.
It's going to be a
You have a
community
mixture.
so that you can pick a starter home. So
Right.
that's another new thought that's really gaining. So that's a good thing.
Well, that's it for the porch. Did you want to save your market update for the next, or do you want to do it now, Linda?
It doesn't matter. We can take a look at that.
All right.
It hasn't changed much. I hate to say.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, this is Brevard County residential single homes in our county.
Florida.
In Florida, Brevard, Florida. Active listings as of today, this morning, 1,133. That's pretty much where we've been.
Mm-hmm.
The average list price is still $539. That's pretty much where it was last time. The days on the market keep creeping up a little bit. It's up over 20 this time. The rental properties, we have less. We're down to 308. But the price is up to 2,400.
Oh my goodness.
2,404 for the rental properties. I did look up a realty track for the foreclosures just out of curiosity. There isn't much to report there. I found 10 in Melbourne. I think 2 or 3 of them were pre-foreclosure. Quite a few of them were bank owned, and there was quite a few of them that are going to be on auction. A couple of them are going to be online auctions. And there was 3 in Palm Bay. That's like practically nothing.
And
A lot of times they say they're going to be on auction, but they pull them out at the
Yeah.
last minute. Too.
And
So
check
don't-
on-
I mean,
right.
it's good to check, but don't get disheartened
Right.
because a lot of times the owners do come through at the end.
and it's still kind of
buying
new
back.
for foreclosures.
And we're going
right
to talk
now.
about that in our next segment.
Yes,
So
we
Yeah,
are.
don't miss it.
That's it for us on the porch. 3, 2, 1.
And
Thanks.
thank you very much. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like on Facebook.
All right. We'll see you next time on the porch.